Hi everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for your incredible support over the last few months. It's been a testing time for us all, but we're finally finding our way through it. Now, most of you children have already spent quite a bit of time with me in nursery, and it's been wonderful to have everyone back after the summer holidays. Thank you all for your sensible approach to the coughs and colds that the children are getting. They are mainly seasonal coughs and colds, but we are still trying to be very, very careful to keep all the risk to an absolute minimum. Your children are absolutely wonderful. Everything I've asked of them since we've come back, they've settled beautifully. We have noticed that the children do need a big focus on their independence and their social skills. Now, that is definitely a result of the pandemic and, having limited interactions with other children and with family members. There was such a long time that we were all so isolated from each other. So it is actually a countrywide issue that we find in. So you can help me at home by encouraging your child to put their own socks on, put their own shoes on in the morning, and do those little steps for themselves, and then gradually ask them to do a little bit more. I know they're only little, I know they're babies, but they are things that we would have been encouraging in school, so they kind of have missed out on. We are seeing a lot more disputes among the children than we have in past years, and again, that's the social side of things. They haven't had to share with anyone other than their brothers or sisters. So we are encouraging you to not let the older children have to give in to the smaller children, because they seem to be used to that. The 3 and 4-year-olds tend to be the youngest of siblings or groups of cousins and things, and when the younger children want something, what's tended to happen is they've been given it. That is something we are trying to discourage. We want the children to learn to share, to wait, and to take turns. If you can bear that in mind at home, if your older children are playing with something that the little one wants, the little one does still have to wait. A few other reminders from school: punctuality. Now, my morning session starts at 8:50 and it finishes at 11:30. We're good with the pickup. 11:30 is marvellous. Everyone's here on time, but we are noticing children's trying to sneak in through the doors at 5 to 9 or 10 to 9. It is 8:50, please. 5 to 9 or 10 to 5 to 9 or 9 o'clock. At 10 to 9, those doors are open. They're actually open from about 1:45. So please, I am urging you with punctuality, get into good habits now. The afternoon session is from 1 o'clock until 3:15. Those of you with children in the afternoon session, we are still settling a lot of the afternoon children, so you will notice that we might open the doors a little bit earlier, so maybe 3:10, to let the children home, to try and create a calm environment and not all the children crying for their parents. Attendance is as important as it's always been. We've seen a huge dip in attendance since we've come back in September. A lot of that is from us requesting you come and collect children because of coughs and colds. A lot of it is from COVID-related illness at home or the children, but there's an awful lot of days which are just one day here, one day there. It's having a huge impact on the children and the rest of the class. Children need to be here every single day as much as they can, unless they are truly unwell. If your child is absent from school, you really do need to ring the office, please. I'm having lots of children who are away for a couple of days, then they're coming back, and I've got to chase you and check what the absence is for. Please ring Mrs. Davey. You can leave a message on the answer phone. Just say your child's name, nursery, and the reason for absence, and that message will be passed on to us and it'll be noted on the register. And also, most of the children are very, very good wearing their uniform. Uniform is compulsory for nursery children as well as the rest of the school. So it's the yellow polo shirt with a blue top over the top. Tracksuit bottoms are fine on their bottom half, and trainers, because we do lots of running, so sensible footwear. If the weather's not looking great, the children do need to have a coat with them to go outside, because even in the drizzle we will go outside to play. It's an important part of growing up, and it's an important part of learning. So thank you very much again for your support. As always, if you've got any questions, please just give the school office a ring and I'll get back to you. Or even better, if you drop me an email, my email address has come home a few times on various letters. If you'd like it again, just let me know and I can write it on a post-it note for you. Okay, thank you very much, everybody.